Okay, guys, thanks for coming. It's the last call for June. The second half of the year is our next call. That's crazy, right? I know so many of you guys are still pushing to make this month great. And honestly, 24 hours is a ton of time. Everything is still on sale for 24 more hours. So I just kind of tell people right now, like, if you're not where you want to be yet, feel free to drop off the call, go do some work, whatever. Carrie is hosting the Power Hour tonight at 9 p.m. So if anybody wants to jump on that, I'll happily jump on with you too. And it's like the best thing you could do right now is make a really good post, invite people to join you, follow up with people that you've talked to, go back and look at who you've sent share cards to, and of course, go back into the 3-day refresh group if you had people in there and follow up with them. And then if they were in the summer sale group, which is now the Muscle Burns Fat group, you can always follow up with people in there as well. I know that what we're going to be talking about kind of makes you want to wait to invite people till July 7th because this is such a killer deal. But not everybody's going to be a good fit for Muscle Burns Fat. Not everybody needs everything that this comes with. So try to keep that in mind. You know, don't like sit on it just because you know that a better deal is coming. Of course, I'm really excited to talk about this program because I think the way Beachbody has put it together is really amazing for everyone. And Stacy and I are going to kind of tag team it a little bit, but I thought I would just kind of talk about quickly. Stacy, I might actually get you to do this part. So if you're a Diamond coach, you get, oh wait, I have it. Sorry, I have it. I thought I accidentally deleted it. If you're a Diamond coach, you get the news for the next month earlier than everybody else. Like you guys will see it all come through on July 1st. We get it a few days early. So I'll just tell you what is showing up for July really quickly. Obviously, July 7th through the 26th is the coach exclusive window for Muscle Burns Fat. There's also like a VIP group with Megan Davies that if you purchase within that window, you get in that. And then the customer window will start after. You get $20 off of all the MBF challenge and completion packs. We'll talk a little bit more about that. You also have the Bevy launch on July 13th, which is like, they're saying tea launch. I didn't really realize it was being marketed as a tea. I thought it was more like a Crystal Light type thing. But anyways, they're like those little like low sugar, you know, flavor enhancers for your water. And then of course, Virtual Summit is happening July 13th through the 18th. That's really cool because usually you have to pay to go, and they're actually taking all their speakers online. They're taking the trainers online to give you live boot camps. So I know that this month is going to be crazy for people with vacation and stuff like that, but you know, it's a really cool time to invite people to sign up as a coach to be able to be a part of that. And it's also a really cool thing. Like, I hate to say it, but a lot of places are going back on quarantine. And this is a really good thing for us to look forward to for that week because Lord knows we could use all the positivity that there is. So that is July 13th through the 18th. And then July 20th, the Muscle Burns Fat Advanced sample workout is going to be available. So you kind of can do like 2 waves of inviting to this, if not more. So that is everything. July 27th, MBF will be available for customers. And I have put in our team page, let me just go in and show you real quick. I think I put in there the important dates already to remember for Muscle Burns Fat Advanced. But I also, you guys, I paid for early access to this whole launch kit from this lady. And I will share the link with you guys if you want to go in and look at it. There's Instagram stories in there. There's post ideas in there. There's, like just different graphics and stuff like that. And I know I've shared it with like Stacy. I'll make sure everybody has a copy of it though. And if you want my login, you can log in and you can feel free to use any of that stuff any way you want. Obviously right now, like we just have this Muscle Burns Fat info group. And as we approach July 7th, we will continue to post more in there. So just invite people to that. It's like a, you know, a sale group in a way. You're inviting them into that and you are putting them in there to let them get the info from us without you having to, you know, be a walking promo board for Muscle Burns Fat. It kind of lets us do some of the work for them. I put in there today, if they sample the workout and they post about it by Friday, I'll do a drawing. I have 5 boxes of salted caramel Shakeology. I'll probably just give away a few packets of that. And you know, let people kind of get a sample of this. Maybe I'll send a couple Energize or something like that too. So make sure you add people in there, send them the sample workout. Stacy has a really good invite that I can get her to post in the team page that invites both to the group and to sample the workout. And I would honestly send it to everyone who's liking my post right now. Like when it's free stuff, I just send it to everybody. So I'll just share the screen real quick. and show you in our team page. It's back here in the photos, but basically all the important dates for muscle burns fat are here. It's like this quick overview for you. So just keep that in mind. I went through all of it just now, but anyways, it's all in there and you guys can go back and access that. And then I'll share the Google Drive I have. So I'm covering the nutrition piece really quickly. And then Stacy, oh my gosh, sorry, Charlotte's crying so loud right now. Stacy's gonna cover the workout part. So the cool thing about Muscle Burns Fat and Muscle Burns Fat Advanced, whatever, the challenge packs and the completion packs both come with Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. That's like normally a whole lot of money separately, and Beachbody is giving it all to you as part of the challenge or completion pack. The completion packs will be $130, the challenge packs will be $160, starting at those rates, of course, and will come with your choice of Shakeology or pre and post workout. They also are going to come with a set of Portion Fix containers. And I think you're going to get the To Be Mindset tracker. I don't think you get the To Be Mindset water bottle. I need to double check that. You don't? Okay. So if people want add-ons like that, you have to create their cart for them. But honestly, you guys, it unlocks all of that for them. And the nutrition plans you have for life. Like there is no, annual fee you pay for Ultimate Portion Fix or annual fee that you pay for To Be Mindset. So even you, like if you don't have one of those yet, I would suggest as a coach, like, cut off your Shakeology or cut off your pre and your post workout and sign up for a completion pack with this to where you could get the To Be Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, the accessories that come with it, and the jump rope and Muscle Burns Fat early access. It's a like amazing deal. I think they're giving you all those things. And those nutrition programs are so amazing because they literally teach you about nutrition. So if you don't know much about Ultimate Portion Fix and you don't know much about To Be Mindset, we'll talk a little bit more about it. There's some posts about it in the Muscle Burns Fat info group, but basically Ultimate Portion Fix is going to be a little more geared toward people who like to meal plan, meal prep. They want to portion out their meals. They want to learn from Autumn. I kind of think more of like the athlete's nutrition plan, if you will. And she does talk about how to do time nutrition in there, which people use for 80-day obsession. She also talks about how to do like carb cycling. She talks about how to make modifications for breastfeeding, for postpartum. So that's great. And then you also get like very specifically walking you through a grocery store, how to shop, how to read labels, how to order in restaurants. It's cool. To Be Mindset, you get the same thing, but To Be Mindset is by a registered dietitian. If you're familiar with registered dietitians, you usually get a little bit more of a like, we don't want to restrict your food. We want you to find freedom within what you can eat. So you can eat pretty much anything you want on her plan. She just tells you how to plate meals. She also tells you how to like pick portions first. So like you'd pick your veggies first because that fills you up first. You are told how to go to parties, how to travel, how to shop in grocery stores with her. She incorporates like, here's some family friendly things for you too. You get a ton of recipes with both. And like the principles of her program are a little more geared towards tracking, and you weigh yourself each day, which some people freak out about. She explains it very thoroughly, and it's much more like mindful, developing a good relationship with food program. Whereas I think Autumn's like Ultimate Portion Fix is more geared towards like very much structured, The other thing that Beachbody is doing is, I know Jen has this. I don't think a lot of coaches do, but you could pay right now, like monthly, to have access to additional content and recipes. And for Ultimate Portion Fix, it was called the Monthly Fix, I think. And then for To Be Mindset, it was called the Monthly Mindset. I might be wrong. They're actually putting those together now, and it's just going to be called Beachbody Nutrition Plus, kind of like the app that we have. And it's just going to be a one-time fee each month. So if you're already paying for one, you're actually going to get access to both. If you're not paying for either, you actually get a free month with the Muscle Burns Fat packages as well. I know that this will cause issues with auto billing because I'm sure it's going to set up on auto bill. So I think that's one thing you have to like be very aware of when you're setting people up with carts. It should say there right on it for them, but we all know even if it says auto ship, people freak out. I didn't say that was okay. I'm like, yes, you did. You clearly clicked the button and the button said auto ship. So I have a feeling that these monthly things are going to be offered to try to get people obviously tied into another part of a subscription. So please be aware when you're setting people up that you need to like maybe set a reminder in your calendar, just like you would with a Shakeology renewal or a, performance renewal, that monthly Nutrition Plus is going to renew as well, and they will be charged. I think it's $18.95. Is that right? Stacy, do you know?
It was like 1995, I think, but now it's just that 1995
Okay.
one. So like, yeah, so like if you had access to one of the nutrition monthly fixes or plans, whatever, you'll get both of them for 1995. If you had access to both of them, you're going to be gaining 1995 back, I think
Right,
is what
right.
when I re-listened.
And they're cool. Like they bring on speakers. It's Autumn, it's Alana. They of course are sharing more content, more recipes, but they have had like that girl that was on Love is Blind, you know, she's a coach, whatever. She was interviewed for one. They have different personal development speakers who come on and they talk to them about like nutrition. So it's a cool thing. It's just something that a lot of us haven't really like dove into much. And I think it will add a lot of value to people who need that sort of ongoing nutrition accountability. But that's it, you guys. Like that's all I wanted to cover. Stacy's going to talk a little bit more about the packs and stuff, but it's just incredible right now. Like pretty much any need that somebody has is all going to come together in this pack. So make sure you really take note of it. Like right now is the best time to help people. Getting people set up as a coach. People are going to push back on that because they freak out and they're going to say, I want to wait till July 27th. Honestly, it gives them a lot more too. Like they'll continue if they want to keep any of the nutrition, they'll get their 25% off. They will also get access to Megan Davies' exclusive group. Some people love that because she gives a lot of extra content and information in the exclusive group too. And then, of course, people who sign up on the 7th will have earlier access than the customers who wait. So I've been trying to explain to people, like, even if you don't think you want to actively coach, this is a cool thing to sign up as a coach for because you'll be able to access everything early and you'll be able to get started with us right away. And, you know, right now you can go ahead and start taking like a list, like post about the sample workout frequently in your stories, post about your challenge group that's coming frequently in your stories. Go ahead and start kind of getting your running list of people who are going to be interested in it, add them into the info group. And then hopefully on launch day, you can go ahead and like hit Success Club and help people because I think it's going to be a really popular option. And I think it's going to be, hopefully, just judging by the test workout or sample workout from today, provide a lot of transformation in a really short period of time, which gets people super excited and helps you kind of with your retention as you go too. So I'll let Stacy talk about the workout part.
All right. So there are a few different options, but they basically broke it down to like two instead of like, you know how we have like that mega deluxe sometimes option, they broke it to the basic and then the deluxe. So, and first, so I don't forget, so anybody who bought challenge backs back in June, well, June's not over yet, but if they buy one in June, they're going to get a promo code for 50% off the accessory bundle or just the digital streaming. So they'll get that email will get sent to them. I think it's July 7th. So then they can purchase the accessory bundle to it. Like I just had a best friend sign up today and she went ahead and got the 140 package and then she'll get that promo to get in with the MBF. I think Sarah kind of talked about, she already covered the dates on everything. And then there's the email will come out for that savings. And then July 7th is when, so we'll be able to order either like the Bod and Shakeology Challenge Pack, which is going to be $160 with promo pricing, $180 regular, because starting July 7th is when those the packets will be $20 off also. And the challenge pack will be for with BOD on it. You will get your Shakeology, the TV Mindset, the Ultimate Portion Fix, your first 30 days of the membership to like that Nutrition Plus mix of the two programs. You'll get a MBF shaker cup, or if you did the performance instead of the Shakeology, you'll get a performance bottle, and you'll get the guide to nutrition for $160, and then off promo will be $180. The completion for it, if you already have BOD, it's going to be $130 and then $150 after. If I'm talking too fast, somebody tell me. Sorry. I get nervous still with y'all, and I like speed talk or mumble, so sorry. And then even there's like only one person on here I don't really know. I don't know why I do. But and then I mean, of course, you always get like your PV, your TV, and your bonus points with all of those. And then the deluxe is going to be $219 during the promo, and then $239 after promo. And then the completion for that will be $190 or $210. The difference between the like basic challenge pack and completion versus the deluxe challenge pack and completion is the energize and recover will come with those. And then they're just a little more. So those are like just the 2 packs. And then the kind of 4 total. But the little details about the program is, of course, it's 3 weeks of the MBF and then 3 weeks of the MBF advance. It's 7 days a week. There's a total of 42 workouts. There are, which I thought was really cool, there are 4 to-go workouts. So there are 2 for MBF and 2 for MBF Advance. Those are workouts that don't require like any equipment or anything that are special, like if you're traveling. There's also 4 extra 10-minute videos if you want to add on one day. There is 1 for MBF and there are 3 for the MBF Advanced. And the workouts are varying from 25 minutes to 40 minutes. You have also you have like intro videos that are really good to set up any of your challengers or new people into, that go over, like it's a get started video, there's a meet Megan video, there's an intro to supplements like the Beach Bars, Energize, Recover, Shakeology. There's an intro to nutrition programs video. There's basic form video and a movement prep video. So those are good, kind of save you some time on everything with maybe your customers. I've never tried it, but it's a really great idea to tell, your people, hey, watch this and stuff to get informed. And then also, and then the format is Mondays is your lower workout days. And on Tuesday and Thursday, they're the same, but they are cardio core days, and they're going to be ending with AMRAPs. So there's as many reps as possible in a minute. And she, like in your book that you'll get with it, like you can track down like your weights that you used in your score, so you can work to beat that every week. And then Wednesday is upper, Friday is full body, Saturday is power unite, and then Sunday's recover. I wish I could remember the details a little more on Saturday, but I've heard it's a tough one. It's a good, almost in your week, really strong workout. I think there's a lot of every minute on the minutes on Saturday on that one. But customers, of course, are July 27th. It's not going to be out and for everybody on BOD until late December. I don't know if there's any other questions or anything else there you wanted me to cover. I kind of jotted a lot, but then you covered a lot of the dates too earlier. And if you send in your results by November 1st, you'll get a special, they're doing just like they did with 10 rounds. You get a special tank for MBF, and you get, if you haven't submitted results already to the challenge, you get the 2020 challenge tank. So you would get 2 tanks sent to you. I think that's really it.
I will say, so Carrie Legault's husband is a CrossFit coach, and he sampled it today, and he posted it in Fit and Fierce that this is the most CrossFit-like program from Beachbody he's ever seen. And that if you have people that obviously like CrossFit but can't afford it because it is expensive, or can't work out in a box or a gym or whatever right now, that type of person would be really good for this.
I've sent a lot, and I've added that in that little that message I've sent to y'all. Like I've said, hey,
I sent it to somebody today, and she goes, it still looks like aerobics with weights, but thanks. And I was like, did you do it? Like, come on. And she's somebody who's been using like Beachbody On Demand for a while. I'm like, whatever. I think some people are like super tied to their thing, whatever their thing is, obviously, like there's only so much you can do. But I think, again, like the nutrition value has been huge. And I just find myself talking more about the nutrition that you get with this, being like, even if you're not quite ready for this program yet, like because you're getting all this other stuff with it, this is the pack I would go with this month,
Yeah.
And it's a cool time to invite to coaching because like if people get excited, I would just say to them, like, do you have a friend that would want to do this with you? Like we should sign you up as a coach. You could sign them up too, because like now is obviously a great time to have that accountability buddy who maybe can't meet you at the gym or whatever. And I think it's a great time to get people excited about coaching, because being a coach during a product launch is like one of the best things ever, which is, I think, one thing I've seen with Beachbody over the years. Like there's almost a new launch every single month. And I know all of us see a little bit of a boost in income every time something comes out. So
I was also going to say, for like coaching purposes for y'all too, like if you go into your coach office for the program, there's like a nice printout sheet where you can write like what coaches of yours want to do this, customers, like, so you can have a good tracking follow-up. And then also, I can't remember, Sarah, did you touch on the dates for the live trainings at the beginning? Like the different things. So July 2nd, Megan's going to be on the 411 Facebook page. And then she's going to be on the National Wake Up Call on July 6th. And then that VIP training, like boot camp, is the 7th through the 26th. And I think you shared that, and I don't know exactly details on that, but it's supposed to be
like her launch group kind of thing,
And then, of course, we have the summit, and she will be doing a workout for that too at summit.
That's another reason why like having people sign up as a coach is cool, because you could say like you get to work out with her live, like during this virtual summit. So the last thing too is like for the month of July as a team, we're gonna do like a little kind of promotion, if you will, for coaches added to your team. And like if you guys don't know, I think we're literally like 5 emeralds away from being in 5-star qualification. And we are like, Amanda's 2 emeralds away from being in diamond qualification. Stacy is in 1-star qualification and is 2 emeralds away from Jonathan being in 1-star qualification as well. Like there's a lot happening right now, and it's literally just a matter of adding coaches to teams. And we had a call with Megan last week about it. And, we're doing like a diamond push incentive for coaches who want to push to diamond, but we're also, I think for the month of July, going to do some sort of incentive and recognition around like every coach you add, you get like a $5 Etsy credit or something like this, like to get MBF apparel, because I was going to just pick an MBF apparel item for people who like hit Emerald again. I thought, you know what, some people are going to add more than 2 coaches. Other people will just make that 2. So what if we do like a $5 credit per coach that you add, and you can use it towards like, anything on Etsy you want. But I was thinking like an MBF tank or MBF water bottles or something like that. And we'll kind of have like different pushes each week towards adding coaches to your team. But this month is going to be like the easiest month for you to talk about coaching. And I hope you guys will see like the value of it, of course, but it gets more money in your pocket. Like every 5 coaches you add to your team with a challenge pack within a 5-week period, you get $100. Like this would be the month that you can do it. So while we're adding some incentives for you, like that's obviously there from Beachbody. And I think it's something that everybody is completely capable of. And on next week's call, we'll talk a little bit more about like, it's kind of like an emerald push, but like, hopefully you go emerald again and again. Emerald is just adding 2 coaches to your team. So that's something to look forward to. The Success Club price for this month was a couple of headbands. You can still lock that in if you want. And of course you always get Beachbody's incentives for hitting Success Club too. So anybody have any questions? That's a lot of information, but I think it's really exciting stuff.
Okay. What date can we start? June 7th is what?
July 7th. July 7th.
Yeah. Okay. July 7th is when we can purchase, right?
And they will be
when the daily things come out.
Yes.
Too?
And they're not taking them down.
Yep. You'll get content released right away.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it, because we're
like
going to be
it's a lot like bar. I think like literally you could almost finish the program before customers start buying.
Okay.
So I mean, it's cool. Like as a coach too, like you can keep showing
Yeah.
the content, keep showing the content. We can obviously have our challenge group going right now, and then we can set our next challenge group to start on the 27th. You know,
Yeah.
we've got basically two opportunities to get people started in July.
Okay.
Molly, I like your hair like that. I just observed earlier.
Hey, girl.
Thought I'd say that.
Thanks. Always forget I'm on mute.
Any other questions, you guys? There's like an FAQ for everything. You'll get on the 1st, you'll get Beachbody's coach newsletter, and it will say all these things, and it'll have the FAQs linked. But, you know, we don't want to wait until then to get you comfortable talking about things, you know?
Yeah. So the 7th is Monday, isn't it? Is
It's
it Monday?
Tuesday. I don't know why. I always think that we do launches on Mondays, but I guess we don't always. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of with 21 Day Fix Extreme.
So
Oh, it did too. Yeah.
we
It came
want
out in
to
the middle of the
do-
day.
Sarah, what are you thinking? I just don't know why we haven't talked about this before. What are you thinking then for our group? Are we gonna actually are we gonna just do kind of like prep talk starting that week 6 through the 12th, or are we gonna like actually start working out? Because even though the calendar goes Monday to Sunday, but the program is released on the 6th. I mean,
Yeah, so like we, in our general challenge group this week, it's another prep week. So today I just did like a general post, but I was thinking tomorrow I would go live and be like, if you're planning on starting Muscle Burns Fat, kind of add that into like the normal prep materials. I don't know if we should do like an exclusive group for it or keep it together to create like FOMO for other people. I always am torn on that because I know that people are always complaining about being in too many groups, but then you are promising special attention to these people signing up for the new thing. So I'm open to whatever you guys want to do, but I was thinking this week we'd make like a prep week. There are just so many people that when they get a program, they'll just start right away, because I know that happened with 10 rounds. It happened with Bar Blend. Like, didn't matter what we did to say it was starting a week later, they went ahead and started. But we could do, like, you know, obviously, like if coaches sign up, they go ahead and start next week. And I'd say post like hell about it in our challenge group and talk about how amazing it is and get other challengers excited, you know, and make them want to do it too. And then on the 27th, we can say we're going to have another round start, or we can make it August 3rd. It doesn't really matter, you know.
I don't know.
I'm open to anything.
Oh God.
Anybody else have any questions?
No.
I really liked the national wake up call from yesterday, and she like shouts out her challengers every week. Like,
From
whoever got the
yesterday?
most. Sorry, whatever. I listened to it today.
Okay. I didn't. I was like,
I
maybe
thought
she
it was
got
so
that
good though. I'm like, why can't I be that creative with my challenge groups? But I was like, maybe we should work on that for the next one. So like, because I think people only use the bod group for tracking purposes, but maybe if we turned it into like a shout out recognition thing, you know, people would get more excited about it. So come up with some creative ideas for me. Thanks. All right, you gonna take a picture real quick? Ready? Everybody, smile. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, y'all.
Molly like posed as soon as you said that.
She shows up for the pictures with her cute hair.
Yeah. And her drink.
I smell like a dumpster from my boot camp group. It's so hot here right now, and I was sweating everywhere.
Did
I
you
have to
tell
come home and like come right to this? What?
was this your last week?
No, next week is my last week.
Next. Did you tell him?
I've kind of just said it. Like, I don't get along with this owner of this company. I will not be competing.
And then just feel like,
he kicked
still love me. Then
he
just
kicked me
join
out of
them.
his coach's page. What?